queuing things up today on Sea Island in the green pastures of Richmond. With me on camera, as always, is Rick Von Schmidt. On August 22nd, 1964, the Beatles landed at the old Royal Canadian Air Force Base, which was around this area. Apparently, they didn't land at the main airport to avoid the crowds, but the Fab Four were way behind schedule. After they left Seattle, their pilot got a call saying he botched the immigration papers and they all had to return back to Seattle. Sounds like he had to get his passport stamped or some such. I think we have a picture of the weary musicians arriving. Rick, you want to put that up? The lads were supposed to spend a little time here at the beautiful Hotel Georgia before their big show that night. The hotel managers had it all prepared for them, and lots of fans filled the streets. The reporters had it all set up for a big press conference in one of the rooms, but because they were running late, they never made it here. Instead, they just drove around town for a while looking for something to eat. I've read that they went to King's Drive-In in North Vancouver, where they ordered 4 hamburgers, 3 with mustard, French fries, and milkshakes. I don't know where King's Drive-In was located, so I've come here to the beautiful North Vancouver archives to see if we can figure that out. Okay, shh. People are researching here, Rick. Be quiet. We're looking for listings of 1964. Let's see here. And there it is. Let's crack it open. And there it is. King's Drive-In Restaurant, 2050 Marine Drive in North Vancouver. Good work, Rick. Let's hit it. All right, we're here at 2050 Marine Drive in North Vancouver. Looks like the old King's Drive-In was replaced by this Denny's built in 1973. I've read that the lads ordered the food here but actually didn't eat it until they got to Empire Stadium, the venue for their concert. But just for posterity, we're going to recreate the Beatles dinner that night inside the Denny's here. And let's head in.
How do you want us to play it? Like, don't acknowledge the camera?
All right, we're here with our gastronomical research team made up of Big Mitch and the Bean. Because Paul McCartney's a vegetarian now, our team will be eating veggie burgers and non-dairy milkshakes. Let's hit it. All right, the food's arrived here. Looks like Big Mitch is putting the mustard on, just like 3 of the Beatles did. And the Bean's taking a big bite. Whoop, Mitch's going for the milkshake. And the Beatles didn't have much time to eat before the show, so the research team here is eating extra quick. Boy, look at that big bite there the Bean took. Eating that fast, he might have a hard day's night. Talking about indigestion. Yeah, by the way, guys, I'm not paying for this. Okay, we're here at the place where Empire Stadium used to be from 1954 to 1990. It is remembered for a lot of events, including an infamous Elvis Presley concert in 1957. And a so-called Miracle Mile, when 2 runners broke the 4-minute mile at the Commonwealth Games in 1954. They have a few historical reminders around, including this piece on the Beatles concert of August 22, 1964. It looks like it needs a little refurbishment. Once they got here, the lads ate their dinner and gave a press conference. Close to 100 reporters piled into a tiny little room. My guess is it happened right around this area. The entire press conference audio is available on YouTube. Rick would like to roll a little piece of it here, but sounds like it's copyrighted. For about $5, those in attendance saw opening acts including the Righteous Brothers, the Exciters, Jackie DeShannon, and the Bill Black Combo. And then the Beatles hit the stage in front of 20,000 screaming fans. I've read that they had to wait 30 minutes for the screaming to subside before they could start the music. They managed to play 11 songs, But just like the Elvis concert several years earlier here, the organizers were not prepared for the crowd rushing the stage. MC Red Robinson went on stage to ask everyone to move back. John Lennon didn't understand what was happening and told Red to get the F off the stage. But even John soon realized that everyone's safety was being jeopardized, and the band had to end the show abruptly after 27 minutes. The police were concerned that a riot could break out. I believe the stage was at the north end of the stadium right around here. The concert audio is available on YouTube. Rick, you want to roll a little taste of it? There are a couple of excellent books about the Beatles concert in Vancouver, including Backstage Vancouver by MC Red Robinson. The books have some rare photographs taken that day. Vancouver Sun reviewer William Littler wrote of the concert, "Seldom in Vancouver's entertainment history have so many paid so much for so little. Aside from their haircuts, I perceived nothing that made them better or worse than any number of less ballyhooed groups. They sounded just as loud, just as monotonous, and just as unmusical." Unquote. I'll bet the 20,000 fans that night would disagree, though. By all accounts, Beatlemania was going strong in Vancouver in 1964. Immediately after they left Empire Stadium, the Beatles went to the airport and soon thereafter recorded a concert at the Hollywood Bowl. Paul McCartney has been back to perform in Vancouver multiple times since 1964. I always wondered if he ever made a visit here and reminisced about that night when the Beatles almost caused a riot. And that's going to do it. We're going to wrap things up today from high above, looking down on the beautiful Hotel Georgia, where a twist of fate prevented the lads from visiting. Hope you enjoyed this little taste of old Vancouver as she once was. My thanks to Bev Sugarman for makeup and Jewel Hailmare for wardrobe. Today's vlog was produced by Nick Adonidis. On behalf of Rick and myself, thanks for watching. And until next time, that's good, bee.